teed up and ready to go here in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Catch in the middle, it's Yates.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Shakes off the tackle. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get to it. And the freshman just threw it behind him that time. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Sixth play of the drive coming up. The run from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Pulls it in, it's Jordan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The give to the back. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really tough on offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football, they know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer, I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath, but, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, 1st and goal. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it, open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun. Nifty little dance step. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And tackled there by the defense. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Irish! And the route is on. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over the Coyotes.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, bro.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On fourth down, going to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They're trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's going up top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw on second down. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Getting some heat. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down, it's second and 9. Quick pass on the fly motion. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Powers through the defender. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Looking to move it through the air. He makes the connection.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Finds his tight end. And the Huskers get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to throw it again. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Throwing right. And wings it incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. 1st down for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Running back searching for a hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.